Two people can have the exact same fear: fear of rejection, fear of being left, fear of not being enough. But they cope in completely opposite ways. One pulls away, the other holds on tighter, and both end up feeling alone. Today, we are looking at avoidant and dependent personality patterns, not as labels, but as ways people learn to protect themselves in relationships. At the core, both patterns are rooted in deep insecurity and fear of rejection. This is often linked to early relational experiences where connection may have felt unsafe, inconsistent, or conditional. So the nervous system learns connection is risky. But instead of one universal response, people develop different survival strategies. Let's start with the avoidance side. These patterns are often associated with traits seen in avoidant personality disorder. But again, this exists on a spectrum. How it shows up: withdrawing emotionally or physically, avoiding vulnerability, overthinking social interactions, expecting rejection before it happens. Internal experience: it's not that they don't want connection, it's that connection feels dangerous. So the mind says, if I stay distant, I won't get hurt. If I don't open up, I can't be rejected. The paradox: they protect themselves from rejection but also block the very connection they need. The dependent pattern. Now, the opposite response. These patterns are often linked to traits seen in dependent personality disorder. How it shows up: strong need for reassurance, difficulty making decisions independently, fear of being alone, clinging or over accommodating in relationships. Internal experience: the belief here is, I can't handle life or emotions on my own. So safety is sought through closeness and attachment. The paradox: they try to hold relationships tightly, but that intensity can sometimes strain or destabilize them. If you look closely, avoidant pattern is, I'll protect myself by staying distant. Dependent pattern is, I'll protect myself by staying close. Both are attempts to manage the same underlying fear. What if I'm not enough and I get rejected? This is where it gets especially complex. Avoidant and dependent patterns often get pulled towards each other. One partner seeks closeness, the other needs space. This can create a cycle. The more one pursues, the more the other withdraws. The more one withdraws, the more the other clings. And both end up feeling misunderstood. These patterns are not permanent, they are learned adaptations, and they can change. Therapy often focuses on, for avoidant patterns, building tolerance for vulnerability, challenging fear based assumptions, learning safe emotional expressions. For dependent patterns, strengthening self trust, building autonomy, reducing reliance on external validation. Across both, developing self worth that isn't dependent on others, creating more balanced, secure way of relating. Not everyone with these patterns has a diagnosable disorder. Terms like avoidant personality disorder or dependent personality disorder are clinical diagnoses, but these behaviors exist on a continuum. The goal is not to label, it is to understand. If you notice yourself either pulling away when things get close or holding on tightly out of fear, that's not a flaw. It's a pattern that developed for a reason. But you don't have to stay stuck in it. If fear is controlling how you connect with people, professional support can help.